my tutorial of how I created the star for the quilt that I produced for Dina Reuter's fabric collection, Knock on Wood. So a lot of you are afraid of free motion quilting, but the first thing I teach my students in the very first class is how to do straight line quilting. So hopefully this can help you to be a little less nervous. So you're going to start in a corner, you're going to come across, then you're going to come over and just do lines. So if you want them to be more exact, you can get a ruler and you can mark off the lines so they'll be corresponding. You're just going to travel along, bring it across, travel up, bring it across, stitch in the ditch, cross. And so that's how you're going to do that. So what I've done is that I travel back along the stitch in the ditch here, and then I do a little wave, and then every other one. Just creates new texture and it helps me travel. And again, I'm just going to come across. If it helps you to have them uneven, that's totally fine. If you want to do it like staggered lines, not a problem. And so you just figure out which one every other. So I'm just going to come back over here and create, just adds really nice texture and variety to your stripes. And it gets you back up here. So now, in these lines, in the points of our star, we're just going to travel along our line here. We're going to use the existing line as our guide, and we're just going to estimate, so if it's the width of your finger or whatever it is to help you, again, if you wanted to use some, just some marks, but really you're going to get an eye for it, and you're going to travel down. And if it really worries you, then just do purposely stagger your lines so they're not all the same. So I like to come across, and I actually like to start on this line here, because that's my baseline, and I come across, and over, and I create that space. And if I want, I can come in here. If I do some swirls, if you feel comfortable doing swirls, then fill in this space with swirls. And if not, you can always do a loop, which I also teach in my first beginner's class.